G'day folks, and welcome to the 10th and final part of my 100 Reasons to Visit the Solomon series, where I'll show you 10 uniquely Solomon Islands experiences you can look forward to over 10 diving days with me on the Bilikiki. 91. Local spear fishermen. This is not a terribly common sight, but fishing is not surprisingly about the most common activity the locals get up to, and seeing these water people in their element is a great experience. Hunting underwater with basic goggles and without fins or a spear gun takes a lifetime to master. It's trevally for dinner for this family. 92. Leru Cut is probably the most photographed and instantly recognized dive site in the Solomons. The deep crevasse cuts into Leru Island and is covered by dense forest, making it dark as the inside of a dog. We enter shallow to pop up in the jungle before descending to exit. Around noon, sunlight streams through the canopy, making for stunning wide-angle photo opportunities. Number 93, Mirror Pond, is also at Leru Island and covered by rainforest. The cavern is surrounded by rocky outcrops, which creates a glassy, calm surface, with sun rays beaming through. If you're lucky, the surface will be broken by the resident crocodile that likes to float there. He's a skittish little fella though, and avoids divers wherever possible. Number 94, scuba surfing. So strictly speaking, this isn't common or likely to happen or recommended, even if the opportunity does arise, but it was fun, so it's in my top 100. It's normally calm in the Solomons, but when a tropical low appeared between us and New Zealand, these perfect little swells rolled over the reef top, which a couple of us played in, until the suck from a slightly larger wave made it too shallow and ended the experience with a few bruises. 95. Dugout canoes. These are the main mode of transport for the majority of Solomon Islanders, and they silently glide overhead on most of the dives. These are skinny handmade boats that are handled with amazing skill by the locals. They'll happily pass the paddle for any tourists that want to have a go. 96. Floating markets. They're the main source of fresh produce on our expedition. You won't find fresher fruit or tastier veggies and fish than on the Bilikiki, thanks to the local villagers that come to us to trade their goods. The boat also pays locals for the diving we do on their reefs, and we visit villages to buy carvings from local artists. By contributing to the local economies, the Bilikiki is greeted warmly when we arrive at a new location. 97. The Devil's Highway is a cracking dive site named for the devil rays, aka mantas, and the fast drift to get there. On the incoming tide, we drop in the shallows and drift quickly across them to the wall where we drop down out of the current. A steady procession of mantas glide along the wall and pop up into the current to feed. This is one of those dives without a time limit. It's shallow and worth spending an hour or two, or three, watching the steady stream of mantas on their predictable track. 98. Rapachana Cut is a prime example of the Solomons' dramatic underwater topography, covered by dense rainforest. From the glassy surface, we descend through a narrow crevasse and along sheer, bottomless walls. Schooling fish and beautiful fans enhance the deep bit, and the glassy shallows are perfectly calm, allowing hard corals to grow almost to the surface. Number 99, the A1 Tinny Pickup Service. Most of the diving is done from two tenders that run a ferry service to and from the dive sites. Apart from the convenience of not having to navigate, the custom-built tenders will drop us in the perfect upcurrent starting point of any dive site. We explore wherever the action or current takes us, confident that the guys are following our bubbles and will be there to pick us up wherever we finish the dive. From a photo-video point of view, these tinny dives give us maximum productivity underwater. All our time and air is spent on the dive site without any swimming to or from the ship. Number 100 is fishing with the crew. Wilson is the head cook on the Bilikiki, and he's a keen fisherman that guests often join for early morning fishing sessions. Fresh fish is on the menu, and if a tuna makes it on board, the daily sunset snacks will feature the freshest sushimi you've ever eaten. Well, that's 100 reasons to visit the Solomon Islands, folks. If you'd like to visit with me in December 2024 or any future trips, Check out the expeditions page at underseaproductions.com.